Good afternoon, Cougar Country. Welcome back to another episode of the ALX Press Box. Today, I'm here with Coach Alexis Osment of our swimming team, the AquaCougs. How you doing, Coach?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm all right. Now, were you looking forward to this conversation on videotape like this?
I may or may not have lost some sleep over this last night.
For those of you who don't know, Coach Osment does not necessarily like to talk a lot. She is a woman of few words, but everything she says is powerful, and a lot of times it's funny too. So stay tuned. She might slip a quip or two in for it. So what have you guys been doing while you're out?
Trying to keep a 2-year-old busy has been our main task. Been challenging, but I guess fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been trying to put her to work. We've washed Dad's truck. We've done arts and crafts, all the things I'm not good at, but that's okay.
So I want you guys, we just made up a new show on one of the earlier conversations with the tennis team. It's called Cooking with the Cougars. Isn't that just awesome? Woo! So and then we also have the Cougar Way, which is just basically the chronicles of everyday life of the Cougars. So make sure y'all videotape y'all having a 2-year-old washing a car. That should be interesting. I can only imagine what that's like.
Hey, we ended up scrubbing the driveway a little bit, but at least the driveway's clean.
Now, did your husband make you guys lift weights? Is he making y'all do his?
We have done push-ups and sit-ups every day.
Okay. How you feel about that?
I observe.
That's about like me. We don't really exercise much in my house. I do some pushbacks every now and then when I can. You know, like pushing back from the table. That's about all I can do. But I haven't been good at that exercise since we've been out. So what is digital learning like with you? Because I know you really take your class very seriously too, your biology and environmental science classes.
I'm thankful I recently completed my master's program where they required us to do a lot of stuff online to get used to like the videoing with the PowerPoints and stuff. And I'm actually thankful I had that background.
Okay.
But interesting to see me actually put it to use now. It's a challenge, even as a student who takes classes online. I thought, this would be easy, but it's just a challenge. It's different than being able to be face-to-face with your students and really discuss with them issues or see issues that they're having. But it's kind of been a fun challenge, especially with, I guess, all the time we have to learn.
Right. I love the organic nature of this conversation because I hear your baby crying.
Yeah, she's supposed to be napping.
Well, you can bring her on camera if you want to. As long as you give consent for her to be published on YouTube, I'm good with it.
Well, as long as she brings in the millions.
Right. We working towards getting monetization. Every click counts, y'all. Watch these a couple of times. All right, we get monetization. We're gonna share it, tell your whole family to look at it, etc. That was more for the people out there watching.
Hey, we pulled them up on our TV.
Right. That's what I need you to do. Just watch it. It's better than TV, baby. No, Hulu, Disney Plus. We free, but we will take donations. Anyway, what was swimming season like this year?
Oh gosh, we had a great year. I said that last year and thought, there's no way we can top this. But at the end of the season and kind of looking at what we accomplished as a team was pretty incredible. Last year, we finished with some excitement going into this new season, and seeing that excitement and the enthusiasm that these kids brought to practice every day, brought to swim meets, supported each other. It was great. We ended up taking a relay team to state with our girls team for the first time ever in school history.
Wow.
Nick Wilson was our male swimmer. He returned to state for the second time. So we ended up really well, but I think the biggest thing about it was as a swim team, we kind of feel sometimes removed from the school. We don't get a practice at school. It's not a big arena for people to come and watch, but they really pulled together. They made it about the school. They represented Alexander and they supported each other, and they were excited every time we competed or saw each other. So that was the best part.
Right. Changing the subject real quick. I see you rocking your swimming pullover. I got mine upstairs. It was just a little too hot today for it. Tell us about the pullover, because I know you got a sponsorship from somebody. Let's go and give them a commercial right now for free.
Yeah, Mass Engineering. Actually, one of our swimmers' parents is a contractor for Mass Engineering, and he really wanted to know, what can I do to help out the team? What do these swimmers want? What do they enjoy? And I tell you what, these pullovers, these were a huge hit with the kids, with the parents. It was really kind of exciting, something new for them, and we really enjoyed being able to work with them and do something that helped them out, but really what helped our team out and helped
Mass Engineering. Show us the logo. Show us the logo. Look, Mass Engineering, y'all. Mass Engineering. Look them up. I'm sure. What's the website? Do you know? If not,
I don't know the website, but I believe they're based out of Smyrna, and they do all sorts of
contracts. Mass Engineering. Thank you for your support, your kindness, supporting the Cougars. I'm gonna tag y'all in the video. I'm gonna try to do it right, because I don't want us to get sued. But thank y'all for the support. You guys did right by us. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. But so was your team comprised mostly of upperclassmen, underclassmen? You got a lot coming back next year?
We do. We had 9 seniors graduate, and that's a cumulative of our males and females.
Okay.
But we still have a whole lot coming back. We had a team of over 25 this year, so we're bringing back a strong group. I think the most important thing in swimming is, as much as it's an individual sport, and it's about how fast you can go, you can only go as fast as your team's going to allow you. And so it's always nice to bring back a larger group. And the one thing that I always see with our program is, for instance, this year, I think total we had about 5 freshmen. And that number of sophomores, that class is probably going to double in size because of the excitement that they bring when they talk to their peers about kind of stepping outside their comfort zone, trying something new, how cool it is to swim and be a part of something at Alexander.
Right. So we were on with Coach Russell yesterday. I know she's your assistant coach. Talk to me a little bit about your relationship with her, and what are your roles on the team? What does that look like?
So we had a coach I've been working with for several years, Rick Blackstone. He was the head coach before I took over, and he actually retired. And I thought, oh gosh, that's a big role to fill as an assistant coach, as someone for me to kind of lean on beyond the swimming world. And I was looking for someone, and how I presented it to Coach Russell was, I need someone stupid enough to drive to Boundary Waters, because that's all. But I need someone that's enthusiastic and that's going to be there for the team and be there for the kids. I can teach you the swimming part, I can teach you the techniques, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone else to kind of help boost morale, and that I know that these students will look up to. And she was amazing to have fill that role. And not only was she there for the kids, but she really seemed to take a liking to the sport. And by the end of it, it's like we started to mesh. We'd work together on putting together the best program for a meet, work together on how are we going to divide up practice with the limited space we have and the large amounts we have. But then outside of that, we got to bond on all the trips we took. We took a trip up to UGA this year, which was new for the whole team. And just the whole planning of that and then actually seeing it happen and take place was really cool. So her and I, we kind of came together on terms. I did not know Bree at all. I had asked Miss Reger what her suggestion was, because I knew she worked in the English department, and I kind of took a leap, and it was a great thing. And I really enjoyed working with her just because of what she, not only she did for the program, but for each student athlete on our team.
Right. That's awesome. It's really important to surround yourself with a good team of leaders. You know what I mean? And like you commented on, needed somebody that the students could cling to. It's very, I've always learned that the attitude of the players reflects the leadership of their coaches. And your team was outstanding in the building. They represented us as model students, and we were really proud of their accomplishments, but also the way they carried themselves day in and day out. And Nick was supposed to sign his scholarship letter to this Friday.
It's supposed to be Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, this week on Thursday. So, Nick, we can do a virtual signing if you want.
That's what I've been sitting here thinking.
I mean, you can live from the ALX press box. We can have a scholarship signing. No, I'm real. Awesome. Reach out to him and ask him if he wants to do that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cute. So, my wife is making me some jerk chicken right now. Is there anything special going on culinarily in the Osment household right now?
Chicken nuggets are a high request.
Yeah, you know, I got a 4-year-old, and so we tend to eat those. And my son is so specific with his French fries. Like, it's got to be like the fast food fries, kind of like McDonald's, or waffle fries like Chick-fil-A. And he does not want them in the air fryer. He wants them dropped in grease. Like, he requests them that way. Daddy,
He's a smart kid.
I want skinny French fries in the grease. Like, dog, you 4. What you doing? You gonna eat what I tell you to eat. But I like them better in grease too. So I always give in.
Smart kid.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, I mean, so what I've been asking all the coaches to do is to, you know, if there's anything from your heart that you want to share with anybody watching right now to kind of positively motivate them and keep them grounded, spiritually motivated, whatever you want to say to anybody watching right now in this moment of uncertainty. Is there anything you like to share, whether it be telling a joke? Because I know that's always on the table with you.
I think that the hardest thing, I'm a news buff. I live for the news, and that's been the hardest thing for me, is because it really can bring you down, especially in this time of uncertainty. So we've been trying to think of things at least daily. I've asked my husband, you know, what is one thing that you're looking most forward to this week of quarantine or whatever? And right now, top on my list, I'm supposed to be cutting his hair this week. Never done it. Maybe we'll come back and he'll actually have long hair because we'll be out long enough, or he might have a mohawk. I don't know. But kind of stepping outside your comfort zone in that regard. The arts and crafts with my daughter, that's something new for me, but we've had a blast kind of learning together and embracing this time together. So kind of trying to stay away from the negative, stay away from the things that we don't know, and focusing on, you know, I've got some extra time. What can I do that I wouldn't normally do?
Right.
It's kind of been enjoyable to kind of see that. We still have our ways. I still am in bed at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm still up at 6 a.m. because I can't get away from that as much as I try. But just every day kind of giving us something to look forward to. And I think that's most important, whether it's getting outside and being outside of the house. That's always been helpful, or sitting down and trying a Zoom meeting, doing a online signing, or, you know, digital signing would be kind of.
That's going to be our first signing. First signing in our digital age. See if Nick will do that. I'd love to have that.
That would be awesome.
We can do it. We can invite all of his family members to join in the Zoom meeting. It's going to be great. I can feel it. It's going to be monumental. Record setting.
That's how we're going to make our millions.
That's right. That's right. Well, Coach Osment, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all those insights. Get the video camera out, the phone recorder. Record a day in the life at the Osment house.
Oh, heaven only knows what you're going to get.
That's what makes it awesome. That's what makes it awesome. But yeah, you can send it directly to me, and I'll put this week's montage together, and it'll be in there.
All righty.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you later.
You're welcome. Sounds good.
All right. Bye-bye.